The high-level design of the observer pattern is fairly straightforward. First, there is some subject. In the first demo, this was the simulated system producing KPIs. Then, there are one or more observers that are interested in changes in the subject. The demo has one observer interested in current KPIs. The observer pattern sets up the mechanism for observers to attach to and detach from the subject in order to obtain update notifications. Once a notification has been received, each observer has the opportunity to get state information from the subject. The pattern also allows for setting state on the subject. So the subject handles the attached observers and notifications, while the observer handles updates received from the subject. Let's look at the UML diagram of the observer pattern. First, there is an abstract subject that contains the required methods attach, detach, and notify. Next, we have the abstract observer with its one required method, update. The concrete subject implements the required methods attach, detach, and notify. Commonly, it also implements a getState method for observers to use to obtain the subject's state when it changes. The concrete observer implements the update method. Now, when the subject's state changes, it loops through all currently attached observers and calls their update methods. When called, the observer's update methods call the subject's getState method to acquire the changes. In response, the subject returns the state requested. Following the observer pattern will separate the concerns of the subject, object, and main program. Doing that falls in line with the single responsibility principle, the S in SOLID. By creating abstract-based classes for the subject and object, we are also following the I in SOLID, the interface segregation principle, and obeying the open-closed principle, the O in SOLID. By programming to ABCs, we have inverted our dependencies, the D in SOLID. And the principle encapsulate what varies is also in force, since each observer is self-contained.